Hey, I'm in the northern Kawarthas, and around me is the beginnings of the fall splendor. Trees are starting to turn color and the air is getting chilly. It means the season is almost over. What a season it's been. Not the greatest season for me fishing-wise, but I've explored so much, I've seen so much. I've checked out a bunch of different lakes and I've gotten to know my new neighborhood lake, Lake Simcoe, really well. Today I am trying something different. I've ventured outside of my local waters and I'm here in a smaller one, in thanks to my buddy Raymond, or Ray. Thank you, Ray, for letting me know about this place. I'm excited. You've always had good luck here, but knowing me, I don't know. I'm not too hopeful. We'll see. We're out here anyway, and it's gonna be fun. This lake is kind of shallow with some deep sections. There are some shoals, but mostly it's a pretty manageable lake. It's maybe 5 kilometers across. So for kayak fishing, it's ideal. The weather is not too cold today. The high is 17, it's sunny, which is not necessarily the best for fishing, but you can't pick the weather that you're going to get on the day that you're fishing. We'll make the best of it. All right, let's go. This place is on Navionics, but I don't know how good these maps are. Normally I have depth shading recorded so I can see 5-foot increment depth ranges. And that's not showing here. I don't know why that is. Maybe these maps are no good. First spot I'm gonna check out is this drop off away from that island. It looks like it might be a good spot to find some fish. It's fall time. So apparently in the fall, fish are moving around a lot. They've put on their feed bags. They're trying to accumulate some energy stores for the long, cold winter. That's what I hear anyway. We'll see if it's actually true. It means it's going to be hard to find fish because they're hunting around in packs. A lot of fish clustered together in groups. Although big, they're wandering all over the lake. I might be lucky to stumble across a pack, or I may be unlucky and never find them. Water temperature is 64.5 degrees. Things are getting a little bit chillier. Air temperatures are lower, water temperatures are lower. I've got my side imaging going. Looks like we have a lot of grass around us. The bottom doesn't look hard, there isn't a lot of features. Oh, I'm wrong. There's some structure right there. A rock edge. Ooh, that could be kind of nice. I'm gonna slow down and have a look. Chatterbait. Oh yeah. Thank goodness for Livescope, I see fish. Look, they're right there. And put the chatterbait away and use the drop shot. This is the way that I store my drop shot rig. Hook is down here because that's where the hook keeper is on this rod. It's a G Loomis. And I think G Loomis tends to have their hook keepers down there all the time. And then I put the weight in this bait sack and put the bait sack up here. That keeps the weight out of the way so it doesn't get caught on anything. So I'm 20 feet out. That's where the fish are gonna be. That wind was taking my line a little bit there. I don't know if you guys saw that. But what I like to do is put my rod tip down as soon as I can, put it on the water. That way the line bows less from the wind. That was trolling. We've got something, but what the heck is it? Oh, it's a smallie. There we are. Wow. That was trolling a jackhammer. So you guys are hiding in the grass. Wow. I finally got a fish. It's been a long time. You didn't fight very hard though. All right, so that's about 7.5 inches and another 6.5, 13 inches, 14 inches. Sweet. I will put you on the board. I just want to see how big you are. Close that mouth. 13 3/4. It's been a long time since I've caught a fish, and you're my first one in a long time. You're nice. 13, what was it? 13 3/4 inch smallie? Yeah, I appreciate it. Go back and hide in the grasses. Have fun out there. Well, that seemed to have worked. I caught a fish trolling with a jackhammer, kind of where I thought it would be, in the grass. When that fish bit, I thought I had a fish, but I wasn't sure. I thought it might have been hung up on grass, although it was kind of heavy grass. Started reeling it in, and then the fish jumped, and clearly it was a fish, but it just felt kind of dead and lethargic. Here I am doing it again. I'm traveling across to some new water, and there's no point in wasting that time. So it's best to do the same thing, which is to put that jackhammer out behind me, cover some water, and see if I catch anything else. Wow, this is crazy here. All of a sudden, there's this like giant rock. This is like Canadian Shield type underwater geology. Hard rock. I thought it would be all soft bottom, but it's not. That makes me very excited. It means there's a blend of grass, and then there's like hard rock structure. I love hard rock structure. Very exciting. You know, looking at the depth map, you wouldn't be able to tell this kind of thing because everything looks kind of smooth. The contour lines make everything, the bottom, look soft, but it's not. Cool. You can see the shallow water all around me. It's kind of brown. I can see it through my polarized sunglasses anyway. I don't know if you guys can see it through the camera. We'll see once I review the footage. But up ahead, there's this line of rock. This map sucks. According to the map, I'm in shallow water, which is like 1 foot deep. But clearly, I am in 9 feet of water. What is that? Where did this map come from? This map must be ancient. This map is terribly inaccurate. It's really impossible to go by this map, really. It's like I'm in the days of primitive existence. No maps. Terrible. I don't know what to say. Maps just seem so basic now. Like, why wouldn't we have a map of this lake? It's like decent sized. I guess that's why there's good fishing here, because the map sucks and it's off the radar of many people. It's not on many people's maps. Haha. Oh, it's a strong one. Where is it? Man, it's deep in this stuff. Oh, this grass is amazing. It looks shallow, but it's not. There are fish hiding in here, including this largemouth, burning a chatterbait. That's what's going on today. 8, so about 15 inches. Oh, man. Nice. Wet the board. You're fighting now. You didn't really fight before. Did I get you by surprise? Is that what happened? Now you've woken up. So I said 15. It's 14 3/4. We've got fish number 2. 14 3/4, a largemouth. We'll let you go. Bye, Largie. Vigorous. Wow, it's nice to catch fish. We're in grass right here using a jackhammer. Yeah! I think I hooked into that largemouth in this type of weed here. I moved a few feet so I could see what the grass looked like. Tall, healthy, vibrant grass that would have been really amazing when the weather was warmer. Now it's on the decline, but it still seems like really good habitat for fish. So I'm thinking this is the kind of water, the kind of cover that I'm looking for today. I'm in 6 feet of water. I caught that first smallmouth in grass, trolling a jackhammer. And then now I caught that largemouth in grass as well, in about 6-7 feet of water. Yeah. Oh, came off. Didn't set the hook hard enough, but that was definitely a fish. Yeah. Yes.
You got me shaking, yeah, I feel the fever coming on. Boy, you know you're all I want. Keep saying that I hate it, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Watching me come undone. No more games.
Yes.
Can we just say his name instead of running away?
Oh, damn. You're a fierce one. You're a fighter. I think this is the pattern. I think we found it. Third fish, grass edge. Oh, grass edge is the place to be. Check you out. Amazing. Shit, yeah. Oh, let's give you some water. Whoa. Let's see how big you are. Let's do an estimate first, and then we'll see how that matches up with the board. 1, 2, and 3 fingers. 15 plus 3, maybe 18 inches? Oy, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Let's see how good that estimate is. You're a long one. 18 3/4. Yeah, 18 3/4. Oh, I'm thrilled. 18 3/4. Pretty sweet. You got some really red eyes there. You're a scrapper, you are. Okay, let's let you go. 18 what was it? 3/4? I can't remember anymore. But you're a good one. All right. It's so much fun to be catching fish on a moving bait. I'm not using the scope really at all today. I'm just using it to help me find grass, to help me see where the edge of the grass line is. Side imaging is good for that too. It's also something that I can see with my eyes today because it's not overcast. The sunlight penetrates into the water so that I can see what's down underneath. It's nice to be able to see the weed line like that and then to follow it and fish it. Different style of fishing. Oh man. You know what? I gotta think about pausing during my retrieve a little bit more. I think what's going on is the fish are following, they're checking it out, and then they need to react to bite, and the pause will do that. The pause forces the reaction. They see an opportunity and seize it. Much like humans. Sometimes we don't act, though. But when we see an opportunity, we should seize it. I just finished with a chatterbait, and I'm curious about whether or not the jerkbait might be able to attract some fish. A few casts, and then I'll go back to the chatterbait. Well, so far, nothing, but I just thought, might as well give the jerkbait a little bit of a try. Different presentation, with the pauses in between. Maybe that might be appealing to the fish as well. Not just a quick moving, constantly moving bait, but something that pauses, something that gives them more reason to attack because it's just a injured fish. But, Back to the Jackhammer. The trailer that I'm using is an X-Zone Swammer. I believe X-Zone is a Canadian company. They sponsor a very big bass fishing pro, and that's Brandon Polinick. I can't do a backhand cast. I simply cannot do a backhand cast. I think I just gotta be more relaxed about it and not flick my wrist trying to get distance. Nice, easygoing, relaxed cast. No sudden jerks, no sudden movements. I think that's what messes things up. All right, let's try another one. Nice and smooth. Seems to have worked. Little guy. Oh, yikes. Crunch. I heard bones crunch. These deep rocks, we don't see big fish. I guess it means there's little ones there. That seems to be often the case. In deeper water, it's not the bigger fish that are there, it's the smaller ones. It could be yellow perch, it could be small bass, it could be rockfish. When I was fishing last fall, or no, not last fall, 2 falls ago, I found that was the case as well. Whenever I found structure in deeper water, like 15, 20 feet, something like that, it wouldn't be big fish down there. It'd be small ones. Seems like the big ones are hiding in the grass today. That's where I should be concentrating my efforts. I think that's milfoil underneath me. It looks really nice. I can see why Ray enjoys fishing in this lake, because all the signs point to a great fishery. There's rock, there's hard bottom, there's some really varied structure, and then there's this grass which is really good looking. I'm sure in the summer it must be fantastic. The sun is getting low in the sky, the sparkles in the water look amazing. This time of the year is really fantastic for the light. Being a photographer, it's one of those things that I really appreciate. What a beautiful calm day it's been. Not necessarily the best for fishing, the conditions, but really great conditions to be outside. I finished exploring one side of the lake. I think I want to turn back now. It's getting late. It's 4:30. I started a bit late today. I think it was around 12:30. I've checked out one side. Now it's time to cross over to the other side and make my way back. This is likely the last time of the year that I'm going to be out fishing. The colors are changing, it's getting colder, fall is here. With fall comes changes. Winter's coming, which I'm looking forward to. I'm a skier, as you can tell, maybe by my hat here. Once things get colder, I don't do the ice fishing thing. I'll be setting my eyes on hitting the slopes, and that means going off to different parts of Ontario, and then that means going off to Western Canada as well. Sadly, it's going to mean that there's going to be no more content for my fishing channel. Surprisingly, my channel, which started about 3 years ago, has gained a little bit of traction this year. And I've been so grateful to everybody who has found my channel and found my content. It's really amazing. Something that I just did to document what I do when I go fishing has turned into a community where I can share the things that happen when I go fishing. What do you guys do for the winter? When you're fishing, when you're not fishing, when the warmer weather is not here, what happens to you? What do you guys do for entertainment? Do you dread the winter? Do you hate winter? Do you hate life? I think a lot of Ontarians do at this time. but not me. Skiing is amazing. It's another way to stay outdoors and be active and do things. It also means that I'm going to be shifting gears, thinking about my other YouTube channel, which is my skiing channel. So if any of you are out there that ski, please go have a look. Jackson Huang Skiing. Very original, very creative name, I know, but it makes things easy. I'm going to be sad putting the fishing to sleep for a little while for the winter. There are other things on the horizon, other things to happen, and certainly there will be another fishing season ahead of us. So hang in there, stay with me, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the spring. Look at all this structure here. It looks so amazing. If only there were fish. Where have all the fishies gone? They might be hiding in the rocks. Just because I don't see them on the sonar doesn't mean that they're not there. That's so pretty there up ahead, that point. I've reached the peninsula, which is where I wanted to get, and beside the peninsula is the bay. I'm hoping that one of these structures will be holding something. But again, this map is ridiculously off. I'm in 17 feet of water, but the map shows me that I'm supposed to be in 1 foot. I'm gonna poke around in here, take a look. Maybe there might be something interesting. The scenery is pretty. That alone makes the visit worthwhile. This area is reminding me a lot of Georgian Bay. I love fishing at Georgian Bay. Sadly, I didn't make it out this year, but this is kind of making up for it. I'm gonna head into this bay here. Maybe I'll be able to find some grass, and along with it some bait fish, and then along with that, some bass fish. We made it into the bay. There's not much here. I don't know if you can see into the water here. There isn't really any grass. It's kind of this muddy bottom. No life, not aquatic life anyway. Time to turn around. Finish out the day, I've returned to the spot where I caught the larger fishes. Maybe I'll have good luck again. Well, that's it for this day. The sun is setting, it's almost behind the trees. I've had a really amazing day. 2 smallmouth, 1 largemouth, and 1 little baby smallmouth. I'm satisfied with the way everything went. It was really good to use a moving bait today and not be doing all finesse stuff. It was also nice to change bodies of water, not to be on a giant lake, Lake Simcoe, but instead to be on something a little bit more kayak friendly. I was able to explore nearly half the lake in an afternoon. So it's a nice change of pace. It's certainly a beautiful time of year as well. The leaves are changing color and we're transitioning into winter. It's so nice to be able to wind things down with a day like this. I hope you guys are well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been really great having you guys along. Take care, have a great one, and I'll talk to you again soon.